This is strictly football. This has zero to do with how tall you are, how much you This has nothing to do with the combine. This has everything to do with just the tape. How fast? This is literally just the tape.
Peoples, the lone setback. Play fake. Sayin in the end zone. Throws it. Caught on the sideline. That's Carnell Tate. And a first down.
Catch was better because the coverage was all over Carnell Tate. And this is a guy we've loved for a long time, and he needs to have a big year and a big game. And right here, he comes back to the football and keeps working back to his quarterback. And he goes up and he attacks the football, gets that foot in bound.
Sayin, looking, goes deep, Sayin, Tate, touchdown, Tater, Carnell Tate, 40 yards.
This is a great route. He's able to get behind the defense, and Jalen Gilbo is just trying to catch up. Ball's a little underthrown. How about the double catch? Gilbo gets there, bats that ball away initially, and Tate's got to catch it a second time, and he's able to haul it in.
Receiver 2 and tight end 1. It's not going to be fun game planning, trying to slow down this Ohio State offense.
There's Tate, his first catch. Staying in bounds, keeping the legs moving. To the outside. Yes! Touchdown, Carnell Tate.
Wide receiver 2 here in Columbus. They just have multiple wide receiver 1s. How about the location on the back shoulder throw here by Julian Sayin? And Carnell Tate going up strong, proving it there. That is definitely a touchdown by number 17.
Motion man was Bo Jackson. Sayin going for it all down the middle. He's got Tate. Catch inside the 20.
How about the play calling here by Brian Hartline too? Send a man in motion. You see the safeties come downhill to trigger, and Carnell Tate in one-on-one coverage. Good luck.
Run the ball very efficiently. People still in the backfield. Tate in motion. Tate's going to get it. Nice hit. Tate survives. He's inside the 5-yard line.
To Carnell Tate earlier in the game.
Looking to the outside, and it's intercepted.
Just a mistake there. The first mistake from Julian Sayin. You see on the left hash going all the way out to the far side of the field. You cannot be late on this throw because it gives the defensive back, Raby, a chance to undercut it.
The other two quarterbacks were right in that conversation with Julian Sayin, who's going to pass again. The outside, there's Tate. Nice pitch and catch.
Down 5, could go pass or run here. Sayin, second pass. And again, that's Carnell Tate. First down, Ohio State. 31 consecutive games, he has at least one catch. Hammer back. 3rd and goal. Sayin. End zone. Carnell Tate couldn't come up with it.
Nice play out of the break, but makes a nice play to get the left hand in there. Tap it down the field.
Ohio State outgaining them 122-11 right now. Tate, this will be a first and then some. Carnell Tate inside of Ohio territory. All-American Jeremiah Smith, 4 catches for 66 yards. Empty backfield. Good protection, goes to the 3rd option, and that's Carnell, or pardon me, yeah, that is Carnell Tate.
You want to double Jeremiah Smith, and that's when they'll be their utmost or their most dangerous as they can be.
2nd down 9, swing it out of the backfield. Carnell Tate, nice cut, and a burst. Next they're using the most, and he also has 105 yards. 3rd down and 4. Sayin, Tate, just enough for a Buckeye first.
Well, very smart, understands what they're trying to do on that side of the ball.
Yeah, he was excited for this opportunity in Columbus. Sayin, well protected, lets it go. Tate, touchdown, Buckeyes!
Basically one-on-one with Carnell Tate, and Ohio State will take that matchup any day, anywhere. He throws it high. He throws it high to let the wide receiver run under it and get.
3rd down and 3.
Tate in motion. They fake it. And on the roll, Sayin throws a dart, and it's Tate near the end zone.
Tate blocks the edge, watch him block the edge, and then just stay there and wait for the pass. Delay, and there it is, all the way. You either get it to the flat for an easy throw, or you come back to your secondary receiver.
And Carl Tate, what's Cal got, 60 right now? Sitting on 60? There's a back shoulder throw, incomplete, intended for Tate. A little bit too wide, but now he's down to the bottom of your screen. That's 2nd and 10. Julian Sayin. And that one thrown. Is it caught by Tate? Did he stay in? And I guess he did. Wow.
Good job that time. He was coming down to his running back to throw, and at the last second he saw him covered. He has throwing on the run there. He is a beautiful throw.
Look at that body control on the other end.
Face close.
2nd and 2. Quick throw to the outside, complete to Tate with a stiff arm, and he's down near the 20.
With that ball, you know what I mean? Last year I remember watching Max Prosmer at Minnesota do that. That quick release to the outside. This guy
plays help, puts a helmet up. End around coming, and it's Tate. And Carnell dragged down at around the 16-yard line.
Home run hitter, and they'll go to the air on 1st down. Sayin through his progressions finds his intended target, Carnell Tate, and he gains 6 yards to bring up 2nd and 4. That stellar defense with the Hawkeyes. 3rd down and 9 now for Sayin. Deep drop with pressure. Got it to Tate. Can he get to the edge? He can. He fell. Jeremiah Smith and many others. 1st down from the 9. Sayin looking to the outside for Tate. Makes the grab. Makes a man miss. And then to a running back at West Virginia. All 4 of his touchdowns this season have come from inside the 4. Sayin loading it up. Got a man. It's caught. Put it in the bucket for Carnell Tate.
understanding what defense he's tried to do to take him away.
Over the middle, it's Tate who vacuums it in. Now he's got some space to run. Good block by Smith. And Tate has finally wrestled down another big gainer. From the 6. Fake it to Peoples. Sayin through his progressions. Got rid of it just in time. Too high and too far for Carnell Tate out of bounds. Fleck gets aggressive. Now let's see if the Buckeyes capitalize. Take the reverse. Sayin load it. Wide open. Carnell Tate. 44-yard touchdown. One play, a major strike for the Buckeyes. Ohio State will have the football from the 29-yard line. They'll also get it to start the second half. Swing it to Tate. He's been the star today. And he goes airborne, flipped over, and then got popped at the end.
The student coach when he was in college at Western Michigan, and only in the last 4 years has he been an actual paid assistant coach.
Sayin has to get away. Floats one. Oh, what a grab. Carnell Tate. Right now, he can do no wrong. For Jackson, only 1 for Peoples and 3 for Donaldson, including the touchdown. Now the freshman Isaiah West is in the game and said they go to Tate. Already with a career high in catches and yards, he adds to it.
Now he's in a one-on-one at the top of the screen.
2nd down and 8 at the 38-yard line. Sayin pulls it out. That ball deflected at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 at the 44. Opening series for the Buckeyes. Sayin takes his time, goes through his progressions, finds Carnell Tate.
Do his second read.
Sayin throwing dimes already. 1st down at the 33. Sayin lost it up. Incomplete. Lines up as the wide receiver at the bottom of your screen. Sayin looks the other side. And caught Carnell Tate.
Did he get that foot down? Control, oh yeah, 2 feet. That's an NFL catch right there.
Out of inbounds before you actually have the catch.
All right, thank you, Mike. Sayin again now to throw it. Sayin guns it underneath, caught, and a 1st down for Carnell Tate. Territory. Sayin delivers. Incomplete. Carnell Tate the target. That one thrown a little wide. Torrey Cox Jr. in coverage.
And Aaron Henry, the defensive coordinator here, was an understudy of him.
2nd down and 10 of the 24. Sayin guns it to the sideline and it's caught. Carnell Tate.
Peterson One of the fine defensive players for Wisconsin. Sayin delivers a dart to Carnell Tate in a first down.
On that play from the far hash, good route, comes inside, gets the defensive back's hips facing.
And a 7 for 7 for 62 yards on this drive so far. The 9th play of the drive. Sayin getting a little bit of heat. Going deep to the end zone. Touchdown, Carnell Tate.
Can't play much better defense than this. You can't throw the ball better than this. And to go up and make that play between two defenders, that's when their two guys are better than your two guys.
First down at the 43. Claire, the tight end, will settle in on a slot to the right. Sayin's going that way, throwing that way, and got Carnell Tate for. Looks like they're going to snap it before the end of the quarter. Sayin fires on the fade, and it's a touchdown to Carnell Tate for the second time today.
The receivers love to reach up, put their thumbs together, and catch the nose of that ball just like he does there. They practice it all day, and another perfect throw. Thumbs together, perfect.
Donaldson was Sayin on the backfield for the Buckeyes. On 4th and 4, Sayin throws far side, and Tate caught it. He caught the back end of that thing on the way out of bounds.
I mean, he put it right on his hands. I mean, a 3-man rush, they're playing 8 back. It's going to take a good throw. He makes a perfect throw.
I mean, that's just crazy.
I know.
Pick up a 19. Over 100 yards for Carnell Tate, including 2 touchdowns. They go back to him on the sideline. He makes another great catch. Carnell Tate comes a little bit closer in line. And they're going that way. And that one's a rare miss.
First down and 10 at the 11. Sayin, play action on first down. Guns it over the middle, and he's got Carnell Tate in his career with the Cleveland Browns. Second and goal at the 7. Sayin looking. Sayin underneath. Caught inside the 5 by Carnell Tate.
I wonder if they're going to double team Smith.
Second down and 7 at the 45. Sayin steps into his throw. Tate! Touchdown! Tate! 45 yards!
What a route. Watch, he's going to work up on the safety, and Zion Tracy just gets stuck inside. Tate takes off, ball just a hair underthrown, but I tell you, the contested catch this year always goes Tate's way.
It's Downer. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Buckeyes. And it's Donaldson. Great energy, great enthusiasm on our team. And look at this. Picked up. Do the Nittany Lions have it? Yes, they do. 39 now. First down. Ohio State. Sayin steps into his throw. Tate got it. Inside the Penn State 5. Tate again. 57 yards.
Goes to the tight end. And then Tate came screaming over the top. Really good protection by that offensive line. And you see the speed from Tate down the field. Just inches. You've got to take a shot to Jeremiah Smith.
First down and 10 at the 21-yard line. Sayin again. This time it's Tate. Ooh, beautiful. Open field tackle. Touchdowns. Only 4 interceptions for Sayin this year. From the 25, Sayin looks up top. Incomplete. Intended for Carnell Tate. Zeke Berry in coverage, and he knocked that ball down.
Well, what great coverage by Zeke Berry out there. He's only 5'11", 196, and there's nobody in college football that's been better on deep balls than Carnell Tate. The contested catch, he has excelled at.
3rd and 7 from the 40. Sayin with time underneath, caught, and a first down.
Tempo here into 3rd down.
3rd and 6 at the 48. Sayin looking. Near side, caught. Carnell Tate turns it up and picks up a first down.
This is a great job. Again, he's just going to force a deep route, and then he's going to hook it up right at the first down marker. We've seen that now twice today.
Sayin pulls it out, finds Tate, turns it up, and Tate looks like he has a first down. And at running back. Quick strike near side Tate, and he'll dive forward to the 50. Sayin sprints out of the pocket, looks backside, down the field, Tate, touchdown, Tater, home run hitter, 50 yards.
This is a beautiful concept. Sayin's going to roll out, and Tate's going to look like he's bending over to the corner, and then he cuts it off back this way. Watch the safety backside for Michigan. He gets caught up in the other routes on the opposite side of the field, and as soon as he stops his feet, Tate's wide open over the top.
6 straight runs for Ohio State. Now Sayin dialing up a long throw, incomplete. Carnell Tate, the target, brings up 3rd and 3. Jay Donaldson in the backfield at running back. Here's Sayin over the middle and intercepted. Lewis Moore, Indiana has a football. Sayin in trouble, dances out of the pocket, throws on the move and out of bounds. The catch is made by Carnell Tate, and it looks like he has the first down.
He was right in the face of Julian Sayin, who had to get out of the pocket and find his wide receiver Tate, who catches it for a first down.
Sayin looking, Sayin in trouble, scrambles, throws, touchdown! Tater, home run hitter, Carnell Tate.
And you're going to see from the left side of your screen, Carnell Tate in or right there. And as Sayin escapes the pocket, now Tate is wide open. And Sayin finds him for an easy touchdown kick. After halftime, a chance to double up here if they can get a score.
First down from the 25, far side throw, nice catch. Carnell Tate and Tater with the first down. Sayin, here they come. Ohio State picks it up. Sayin out of the pocket on the move. Oh, what a catch! Carnell Tate. First down, Buckeyes.
Down that rush on the right side, and then Tate just moves with his quarterback, and he's able to get that left foot down. That is a massive conversion here for Ohio State late in the fourth quarter.
He's got good vision and great burst with the football.
And some tempo here for Ohio State. Sayin's pass off target intended for Carnell Tate. Donaldson leaving the backfield. Sayin to throw. Lobs it deep for Tate. Incomplete.
Holdovers from last year. He's a freshman All-American in 2024. One of the best corners they have, running step for step. That pass just sails wide of Carnell Tate on the perimeter.
Yes, Sayin 1 of 3 passing again for the Buckeyes at tailback. Sayin over the middle to Carnell Tate. The first catch of the game for Tate, his 49th on the season, and another Ohio State first down. This time they got this deep, they turned it over. An interception return for a score by Keontae Scott. Sayin finds Tate, can't get out of bounds, and Ryan Day is going to use that final timeout at backfield. And a swing to Tate out in space. He's got the first down inside the 10-yard line.
And we're going to see a little swing outside. It's going to be a screen. Get Kazmarek out in front. Get Max Clare out in front. Big guys on smaller DBs. And get the ball in the hands of Carnell Tate out in space with blockers out in front.
In one of the great college football games of all time, the national championship game, Ohio State beat Miami as Sayin throws deep over the head of Tate. Backfield empty, set for Sayin. Play clock down to 3. Sayin fires and Tate got let up. He couldn't hang on to the ball.
Inside, and Carnell Tate, he feels that safety coming down, kind of short arms this as he reaches for it, and he gets punished.
Out to number 2, then lost 2 of 3, but 5 straight wins And about to be 6 if they can finish here. Sayin throws to the sideline for Tate. And Tate unable to come up with it.
At the 42, they say Sayin can really spin the football, folks. And they will hand it off. C.J. Donaldson, 9. Sayin out wide. Smith breaks a tackle. In the NFL draft from Ohio State. 2nd and 5 at the 44. Here's the handoff. Peoples makes people miss. C.J. Donaldson, the pistol back. They give it to him, and he's lucky to get across the line of scrimmage. We haven't called his name yet. He lines up in the slot. He's a spectacular talent. Here's a handoff. Donaldson pushes the pile forward. 1st and 15. Donaldson again following his blocks.
The clock, they want to slow down the game and limit Ohio State's possessions. So Ohio State wants to take every chance they can get.
End around to the outside, Ennis. They pick up a 1st down so far. Traditional set for Ohio State. The handoff goes to Donaldson. Donaldson slips one. And then gang tackle.
Choice, and really why is what you're seeing today. They just have so many weapons. You need a point guard, a ball distributor like you're seeing right here.
Ennis with blockers in front of him. Ennis out of bounds in.
Ohio State has. That's what you bet on.
Peoples to the outside and brought down by the shoulder pads. Roberts on the field for the first time. He goes in motion. Donaldson's got it. Donaldson up the middle inside the 5.
1,500 receiving yards, did it in 19 games. C.J. Donaldson, his first carry, not much there. Back him up 5, 1st and 15. Donaldson, they close that up. Right rushing game, Ohio State out rushing him 146-14. Peoples gets the start on this drive and doesn't find much up the middle.
1st down at the 40. The toss to Donaldson. Big opener on the edge, and he might here with Sayin in the gun. And it's Donaldson trying to get wide, and he does. Washington. Got an end around. And down. Jackson stood up, bounces out, and still the Husky defense pursues.
Left arm, is he?
Yeah, or wrist maybe.
Yeah.
2nd and 5. Quick throw out in the flat. This will be a 1st down and more. And now 1st down at 22. Jeremiah Smith in motion from the backfield. Going to throw it out to him. He makes one man miss, but there's good pursuit.
And technology.
Sayin just whips it out in the flat to Ennis. And he spins his way for about 13. Bo Jackson back in at tailback for the Buckeyes. Under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. He gets the toss sweep. And Bo is still going. 1st down.
They're starting to give him a little bit more responsibility. 2nd touch. And he just trucks a man for this season and knows that his explosion can come because of the Smith attention. Now they get it to number 4. Make a man miss. Jeremiah Smith. 1st and goal, Ohio State.
And another big play for the pass game.
1st down from the 31. This time it's Bo Jackson. And he snakes his way to the portal. 1st and goal with Jackson back in there. It's Bo. And he gets hit by Nestor in the backfield, kept the legs rolling and in this game.
Very low scoring first half. They took control of the game in the 2nd half.
Pitch it, Ennis has to get away. He did initially.
Force things down the field.
Pitch it, Jackson.
Catches 67 yards, 2 touchdowns against the Gophers last week. From the 44, Jackson trying to sweep around the left. The game is the pistol back. Peoples makes the 1st man miss, and he has to fight to get across. Tate in motion, lines up in the slot. Play fake, Sayin rolls, takes his time, and he'll just walk it out of bounds. I'll do apartment buildings and shopping malls. Here's the handoff. Donaldson.
Team down on the bottom, Carnell Tate, who already has a catch today too. This is going to be The slot man, Innes. And 3 yards rushing a game. He said, we'll take any that we can get. That's one thing that, if you look at Ohio State, you might think that's an Achilles heel, but not when they're running like that.
Guy has been a one-man wrecking ball.
First down and 10 at the 33. Here's a handoff. Jackson. And Bo Jackson. Now they shift. West running left with a hole. And a first down.
Village also goes the other way. You know, Ryan Day knows exactly what Jim Knowles is going to be trying to do.
Sayin swings it out wide to Innes. He breaks a tackle, stays on his feet. Move to left tackle. First down and goal at the 6. And Donaldson for the Buckeyes. Bo Jackson in the backfield. Sayin drops it out. Jeremiah Smith turns it up. Well, maybe Heisman, maybe? We'll see. With a performance like this, Peoples again. Sayin gives it to Jackson, trying to get outside. Oh, nice stutter step. Jackson with a burst. Bo Jackson. Jackson trying to get outside, cuts it back. Ohio State getting up and down quickly. Jackson with space, first down. Tate in motion. Sayin looks that way, drops it off. Jackson and Jackson. And the Ohio State offense. Carnell Tate goes in motion. Sayin, quick strike out wide. Jeremiah Smith runs into his own,
which leads to those one-on-ones on the outside.
2nd and 6 at the 25. Jackson again. And you got Tate is at the bottom of your screen. 2nd and 8. The handoff to Jackson. And Jackson held up nicely. I ain't in it. 1st and 10 at the 36 for the Buckeyes. Bo Jackson. And Bo Jackson.
He said the poise that he's shown hasn't surprised him, and he expects the same in this half.
All right, on 2nd and 1. First down, Jackson with a burst. Bo Jackson. Ohio State has trailed in the second half all season. 1st and 10 to the 25. And they'll run it with Bo Jackson. And
it was their first 3rd down conversion.
First down at the 36 now. Sayin rolling out on the play fake, dumps it down to his tight end, Max Clare. And Clare.
First half, can they get that star tandem involved? Run it on first down with Bo Jackson, and he's got some room, but the hole closes. 4 total rushing yards tonight. Jackson again, downhill run, and he's got a first down. Another run play on 2nd down, and a first down for Jackson.
This is strictly football. This has zero to do with how tall you are. This has nothing to do with the combine. This has everything to do with just the tape. This is literally just the tape.